What's going on, guys? Justin Green checking in here. We're gonna do some squirrel hunting today. I haven't been squirrel hunting in a long time. I just got my son this new Stevens Model 301 410 for Christmas. It's a turkey gun, but I've got some small game loads, so I figured, shoot, let's go see if we can drop a few squirrels. And I want to do a catch, clean, and cook. So the goal is to kill a couple squirrels. We can have a limit of 10 here in Tennessee. It'd be cool to get a limit, but we'll go ahead and try to get those done, come back and try to cook a meal out of one of them and try it out. I haven't ate squirrel since I was a little boy, so I'm anxious to even remember what squirrel tastes like. So hopefully we can get that done. I'm actually going hunting with my dad today. He's going to be the cameraman. As far as I know, I think this is the first time I've ever been hunting with my dad, so pretty cool. Regardless whether we kill anything today or not, it'll be sweet to just have a cool day out with my dad. And anyways, we're gonna bundle up. It's cold here in Tennessee. It's about 35 degrees and it's not gonna get much warmer, so I don't think we'll get too cold. We're gonna be kind of moving around and walking up and down the ridges and stuff, but yeah, regardless, it's gonna be a fun day. Stick with us, guys. Hopefully we get some squirrels going down, and hopefully we get to cook some of them up for you tonight. So check back in, and hopefully we'll be putting the sights on one. See ya. All right, we're gonna call Dad. I'm actually excited about this. I haven't been squirrel hunting in so long.
Yo.
What up?
Nothing with you.
All right, not much. I'm fixing to head your way. I'm gonna run by Chris's lot. I got a trail camera out over there. I'm gonna check it and all that, and then I'll head your way.
All right, sounds good.
All right, then I'll see you in a few.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, so I got a short drive. So what I'm actually doing is I've got a trail camera I put out within the last week of deer season, and I'm an idiot for not hunting this place to begin with, but my father-in-law's got a piece of property. It's more of like a Seek 1 style, so it's 12 or 13 acres, and it butts right up against a major neighborhood here in East Tennessee that is known for having deer in it, I'll tell you that. So it's a bow-only place. I'm well over 100 yards away from any house where I've got this thing set up at, but there's a ton of scrapes and a ton of rubs that I found the last week of season. So I threw a camera up. I've checked it a couple times. There's some small bucks on it and a bunch of does, and I mean a bunch of does. So my wife got me this little stealth camera checker card reader here. I'm gonna stop by there because it's literally her mom and dad are building a house literally the same street that my mom and dad and I grew up on my whole life. So I'm gonna stop by there, show you guys if there's anything on the trail camera, and then we're gonna go grab Dad and go get some corn, and we're gonna head out and hunt. Gosh, I'm excited. I hope we see something. I hope we see some squirrels, and I really want to try out some different recipes. So I hope I get more than one. It'll be a whole new process though, because like I said, I haven't done this since I was a little kid, and my uncle, I think, fed me squirrel a few times, but it'll be relearning how to clean one of these. I've been watching some videos, so I think I'm good there. And then cooking them, I want to try a few different recipes, a few different styles: grilled squirrel, fried squirrel, different things, squirrel gravy. So anyways, yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully it's a good day. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Something fun to do. I was going to take my little boy out today, but it's just cold, and I know how little kids are. They get bored and they get cold. I asked him, I said, "You want to go?" And he's like, "Yeah, I want to go squirrel hunting." I said, "Well, go outside and see how cold it is." And he's like, "I better wait." So anyways, we'll get him out on a warmer day. I just wanted to get out today and have some fun. So I'll keep rambling on. I apologize. I'm just really excited. So check back in with you guys when we get to the woods. Alright, so our first pit stop, we're going to check this trail camera here. So I'm going to get back here, check this trail camera. If I got anything good on it, I'll try to record the screen off of my card reader, show you guys. But I'm sure there's deer on it. We're just looking for a big buck for next year, getting some good sign on what's in here. So let's go do that. Alright, like I said, this is pretty much a suburb, I guess, environment. Urban hunting, I guess you would say. It butts right up next to a pretty good sized neighborhood here. So this area, as you can see, I've got the trail camera on this right here. There's a bunch of scrapes and rubs the last week of season in this area, and well, we're gonna check this and see what we got. So I'm gonna put you guys down and we'll see what we come up with. All right, no big boys. We had some smaller bugs and a bunch of those. So like I said, it's a good spot. May come bring some corn back over here today too on my way back in. So anyhow, let's go pick up Dad. All right, guys, I got Dad with me here. Like I said, we're going to, I'm gonna run by Tractor Supply, get some corn. We're gonna try to feed the turkeys before turkey season so I can try to get one for my little boy. But we're gonna go do that. Grab the corn, head on down to the property. We'll probably do the squirrel hunting and then put the corn out afterwards. Like I said, you got a limit of 10 here in Northeast Tennessee, so I'd like to get 4 or 5 squirrels at least. That way I could do a few different recipes and try a few things out. I haven't ate it since I was a little kid. Have you ever ate squirrel?
It's been a long time.
Been a long time, so maybe I can get Mom and Dad to try some of it too. So anyhow, we're gonna hit the road, go there, and we'll check back in with you guys when we're loading up and get ready to hit the woods. All right, guys, we made it to the property here. It's not a real big piece of land. It's about 18 acres. We're going to try to stay up on this side as much as we can. There's a road that runs all the way out the top of the ridge. We're just going to walk, take our time, go slow, listen, and if we get around some squirrels, we're going to try to see if we can't drop a few of them. I've got some trail cameras up through here. We're going to check those while we're here today, and then I got a bag of corn in the back. We're going to put it out on the far side of the pasture before we leave. So I got a pocket full of shells. I got the Stevens Model 301. So we're going to try this puppy out, see if it does pretty good on squirrels. So let's go. Made it up on top of the ridge here. Plan is this road goes all the way back to the back side of the property and kind of makes a loop around what we call the bowl. There's a big sinkhole up top up here. Normally that's where all the wildlife kind of congregates for whatever reason, but we're just going to edge our way up through here about 20 yards at a time, stopping, listening, looking, and probably make our way all the way around back up to the top of the next ridge over there. And give it a few minutes, and then we'll just work our way back, and hopefully we stumble across something between now and then. So that's the plan, at least. Like I said, I'd like to get at least 1 squirrel. Ideally, I'd like to have 5 or 10. 10's a limit, but I'd like to at least get 1 to cook tonight. So we'll make our way back here real easy. So this looks like some sort of droppings. It's just either droppings or something's threw up, but it just looks like solid chunks of corn here. So I haven't been feeding corn on this property since back in the summer. Maybe the guy beside us did. We're 75 yards from the property line. He may have corn over there, but it may be bare. I don't know. I'm not sure. Unusual. There's a deer scrape from this year. So the deer, they'll come up, they'll scrape the ground. They've got a scent gland down in between their toes, and they leave a scent on the ground. And then they've got a licking branch, what they call a licking branch. And they'll rub their, they got a gland on their forehead. They'll rub that gland up here and leave their scent on the ground and here. Plus they'll pee in this once they scrape it. And all deer use it, bucks and does. And that's how they come through, and they'll check and they'll see what other deer's in the area. Once the rut starts, they can tell if there's any hot does or anything, but they can tell other bucks and everything that's come through these sites. Alright guys, so we made it all the way up to the top of the ridge on this piece. I was just telling Dad, I think we're gonna ease our way back out, just stopping and listening once again. We should be seeing something. There's tons of nests all around through here. Still acorns on the ground. We've been seeing a lot of deer sign. There's deer droppings everywhere. We found several deer trails, rubs, scrapes, so that's exciting, at least for next year. I've seen a bunch of turkey scratching. That's the next season we got, so I'm definitely glad to be seeing that. But I think we're going to work back around the way we come out, drop off of the ridge and get down at the edge of the field and work the field bottom all the way down, kind of down below where we're at right now, and cross over. And there's a little clearing over here. I'd like to work around that and then work the back side of the pasture on the other piece of the property. I usually see a squirrel over there. I just, for whatever reason, deer hunting, coyote hunting, I've always seen a squirrel over there that comes out and he just works around that field edge. So would like to find us somewhere good to kind of sit down for a few minutes too. I think if we just kind of let things calm down, we'll eventually see something. There's just not a lot of movement right now, birds or nothing. So just kind of that lull point in the day, I believe. But surely to goodness they're gonna bust loose before it's all said and done. Good rub up here. Right here is a very good rub for, especially for this property here in Northeast Tennessee. We're out here squirrel hunting today, but late season like this, late winter is a great time to scout for deer as well. Specifically for this reason, you can come up through here and there's some oaks all around this, so it's a good spot for deer to come. And then as you can see, there's some fresh droppings right here on the ground directly beside this rub too. This rub was probably made late season, maybe even in the second rut, because you can still see the shavings off of the tree here where the deer's rubbed it. So good time, just keep in mind, good time of the year to come out here and scout for deer and just see what they're doing, and gives you a better idea for the next season. So definitely gonna note this, put it on my hunt stand app. There's about 7 or 8 rubs coming up this little bank leading up to here. I can see 3 right now. It's a good sign. Should be seeing them. I don't know what to do. They dug it down pretty deep. That makes a good watering hole too. Carcass. A buck. That's something you don't ever want to find is a dead deer carcass on your property, especially when it's a buck. Young deer, probably a yearling, and could have been a big one day, but not now. The neighbor might have shot him, or might have got sick in the couch, might have got him. Definitely not a good thing to find. Stinks. Alright guys, so it's a little after 3 o'clock now. We've been out here, I'd say a little over 2.5 hours, something like that. We walked the whole property. Never even laid eyes on a squirrel. Unbelievable, I know. I don't know what else to do. We walked and stopped, walked and stopped. We sat in a few places for a while. Seen tons of nests, but literally didn't lay eyes on the first squirrel. I don't know what the deal is today. I figured they'd be out moving, but we've seen a lot of good deer sign. Give me some good intel for next year. I took one of the trail cameras I had up on top and I moved it down here at the bottom. I've got a bayonet blind set up here. It's where I took my turkey last year. My little boy shot at one from here. What I've come to realize is turkeys, for whatever reason, they like to live across the railroad tracks, which I don't have permission to hunt over there. You can call them over here every now and then, but for whatever reason they like it over there and they tend to stay over there. Last year, before season, I put corn out right here where we're at, and it helped us tremendously, especially at the start of the season. It got a lot of those birds roosting back here and coming this way. So it's January. I'm gonna probably do this all the way up until the legal 10 days before season. I'm gonna have corn out here fresh. Number one, for the deer population, it gets them back in action, and I can kind of see what all's in here, made it through the season, and the main goal is to get these turkeys coming in here. So I'm gonna go over here and pour this corn out, come back probably every week or every other week, and keep feeding these things, and hopefully get my little boy a turkey for opening day of juveniles. So we'll go over here and pour this out. I appreciate you guys for watching. I know it was kind of boring. We didn't even get a shot at a squirrel, much less, like I said, even see a squirrel. So that's just how it is. I thought for sure we'd have 4 or 5 before we left today, but just how it works. So we're gonna get the corn out, get in the truck, and get warmed back up. See you guys.